Alright, so today is all about the eyes, and what I always do first is I use some eye primer. So what this does is enhances the colours. It gives a really nice base. It's foundation coloured. It gives a really nice base on your eye makeup, but it holds your eye makeup in place all day and it enhances the colours, so it's really, really good product to have. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is just use a couple of the Addiction shadow palettes. So I use pretty much all the eye makeup brushes, got so many of them here, for applying eye makeup. They're all fantastic. I don't know what each one of them is supposed to be used for, but, well, some of them I do, but mostly I just use them just for whatever one I pick up. So I'm going to use Addiction eyeshadow palettes 3 and 1. So 1 is golds and browns and 3 is like pinks and purples. So I'm going to take this brush here, which is the angled shadow and sponge brush, and I'm going to use the angled side of it, and I'm going to, where's that colour that related? Oh, actually I'm going to use all the shadow palettes. This is number 2, and that's greys and blacks. And so there's a shimmery colour in here that I really like called Blissful. This one here, I don't know if you can see that properly. And that's one I really like to use as the base colour. Really makes your eyes pop out. Use is, what one shall we use? So I'm going to stick with number 2, and I'm going to use Perplexed, which is a dark grey colour, and because I want I do have another brush, but I've left it somewhere, because I want one with tightly packed bristles, so that it's quite defined, the look. And I'm going to take the Perplexed, and I'm going to just do a little bit on the end of the liner side of the brush, and pointing the angled end of the brush towards the point of my eyebrow, I'm just going to and then do a little V shape. And then with the, where is it? With the other brush I was just using, if I can see it, if I can find it. So with the angled sponge brush, I'm going to use that same colour and just sort of shade in that V. And I'm going to do the same on the other side, so taking the liner side with that same colour, Perplexed. Making a V. And then taking the angled side of the other brush, filling that V in. And then just, the problem I always have is trying to make them all even. And then I'm going to take my favourite colour of all time. I'm going to use that same end of that brush. No, I'm going to use the other brush and the shader brush, and I'm going to use the Tickled from palette 3, and just go over the top, and I just find that really softens the whole look. And then I take the deluxe brush which is the big fluffy end, and I just use that to blend it all. And that's really important, to blend it is probably one of the most important parts. And that's it. Now I'm going to do my brows and mascara, but I'm going to speed the video up so that it doesn't, so you're not sitting watching me do this for another 10 minutes. Alrighty.